is coming off his best and most efficient performance of his young career last week against Maryland. He's going against the best defense in the country, and it's also a complicated defense. Sides with his feet.
Underwood, 16 of 23, 215 yards passing, 2 touchdowns against Maryland last week. On first down, they hand it off. Marshall, still running. Jordan Marshall, out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Michigan.
To begin, and Andrew Marsh on the outside. He's the focal point of the passing game, number 4.
First down and 10 at the 39. Underwood to throw. Underneath, he finds his receiver. It's Marshall. He'll dive forward and get in
the back end. He's terrific.
First down and 10 at the 29. Marshall now running right, and he'll crash across the line of scrimmage.
Sunning to Marshall.
Second down and 9. Underwood, quarterback run, and he'll go nowhere. Wrestled down. Kenyatta Jackson Jr. got him. Underwood, 18 years old, at quarterback. Underwood flips it out, and incomplete. Marshall the target. Marshall, the pistol back. Underwood wants to run with a lane. Underwood dives and is wrapped up by Igbinosun after he picks up 7.
Now,
second down and 3 at the 32. Marshall with a hole. Marshall, a burst. Marshall cuts it inside down at the Ohio State 10. And already the Michigan offensive line moving people.
That's right, and what you're always going to get with Michigan is pullers. You've got Jake Guanera, the guard, he pulls over. Beautiful block by Jalen Hoffman, number 42. And then you've got Marshall, who again has been one of the best backs in the country the second half of the year. This game is starting.
First down and 10 at the 11. Underwood, another quarterback run, stiff-armed, and he'll get out of.
That's how you can get somebody open.
Second and 8 at the 9. And they run it straight ahead with Marshall. And I tell you what, this Jordan Marshall is so tough.
Yards, they feel confident in Bryson Cusdall.
Walk on, Cusdall. They call him Coos. Third down and 6 at the 7. Underwood in the corner, incomplete. Donovan McCulley, the intended receiver. First down for Bryce Underwood. And he'll hand it off to Cusdall. Cusdall, a whirling dervish as he crosses the 30. Let's go on.
With that false start, guys.
All right, Tom, thank you. Second and 5 at the 30. Cusdall remains in the game at running back. Play fake. Underwood steps up in the pocket. And he'll be tackled for a loss. Caden Curry, what a year.
Monster this year.
Offense number 42. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Second down.
Well, Hoffman in the game at fullback.
Third down and 5 at the 30. Cusdall remains in the game. Underwood looking, scrambling, tries to make a move. They'll get across the line of scrimmage, but not enough for Michigan. How do the Wolverines respond? Now down, 10-6. Cusdall. Push backwards as he crosses the line. They give him 2.
Defense, they have not been able to do that in the last couple series.
Second and 8. Cusdall again, bottled up. Little burst across the 20. Pierce with the tackle. They give him 4.
He is in one-on-one coverage right here at the bottom of your screen against Jermaine Matthews.
He's had a spectacular freshman season. Underwood looks that way, winds up, back shoulder, incomplete. And a flag. Jermaine Matthews.
Pass interference. Defense number 7. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Well, you see that left arm, it hooked around that waist and it kind of drags him down. And Marshall was unable.
Had 5 catches for 76 against Maryland last week. What a freshman season. First down at the 37 now. Michigan with a little breathing room. Cusdell breaks it back. And Cusdell sliding forward. Lorenzo's.
And those 5 guys up front, they're tasked with doing that for their young quarterback in the backs here today.
2nd and 5. Cusdell. And with a burst. He's got speed. And gets thrown out of bounds.
On the outside, good block on the outside, and the run game is starting to get heated up.
First down for Michigan at the Ohio State 36. Cusdell again. And this kid is so impressive. He was a walk-on here at Michigan.
Was outstanding, and now Cusdell has been good.
2nd and 8 at the 34. Cusdell. And he gets walloped. Some hard hitting going. 6 at the 32. Underwood. Quick release. And caught. Donovan McCulley. Big McNosen in coverage. First Michigan team is number 51.
There's no doubt. Greg Crippen, the center, he's got to orchestrate everything going on here today in the middle.
First down to the 26. And Cusdell picks up a yard.
You bring up Greg Crippen, and he's got a massive job here today, and it's his best day of his career here today against K-Mac in the middle of that line.
Trips at the top of your screen. 2nd and 9 at the 25. And Cusdell looking to get outside. He will not. Great pursuit by the Ohio State defense. Arvell Reese.
He's fast and athletic. The best parts of Micah Parsons and Abdul Carter mixed into one.
3rd down and 14 at the 30. Big play for Michigan. Underwood in trouble. Dumps it off. And Arvell Reese is there to just level with pressure.
Well, here's Arvell Reese, and he's just reading. He's just dropped back in zone. He sees Cusdell coming out of the backfield on the far side. I thought, well, that's going to be a flag.
First down for Bryce Underwood at the 25. Cusdell. And he'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Arvell Reese again, no gain.
Number 10, Kendrick Bell, here on the near
After
side.
the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Number 10, Michigan, and number 7, Ohio State. That's their first word disqualification. Down counts. 2nd out.
Okay, so here they're getting after it up there, and then kind of lose them, but they keep going after it. And then
First down and 10 at their own 20. Cusdell in for Jordan Marshall, who went out in the first half with that shoulder injury. And this one thrown in the seam. Whoa, Donovan McCulley.
Hey, this is a great throw, but a better catch. Underwood is looking for this seam in the defense right there, and as 3 Ohio State players converge on the ball, McCulley is able to grab it.
Out wide this time. It's Marlon Klein, and he's to win the game. 2nd down and 10 at the 46. Cusdell, nothing. So let's take a look at it. You got it. Last 50 years to win the game. Whoa! Look at you. Money on the rise.
Well, Underwood's trying to do it right here. One possession game. I think it's important that Michigan just stays patient and stay with their game plan.
3rd down and 10. Underwood checks it down. Cusdell incomplete. And all right, Jenny, thank you. Now for Michigan, Jordan Marshall. We haven't seen him since the first half. He's back in the game. And they'll give it to him. Trying to get a cut inside and is lucky to get.
Could necessarily go. He re-aggravated that shoulder injury from 2 weeks ago. He warmed up on the sideline, implored. He wanted a chance to get back in the years, guys.
All right, Tom, thank you. McCulley with the catch. He'll pick up a first down. A gain of 30.
They've got one. You wonder if one's going to come out soon.
First down at the 39. Underwood on the play action fake. Underneath and broken up. Caleb Downs, guess who? IQ of the Ohio State defense.
Yeah, and here's the hard part with just saying, hey, we got to attack down the field, is that guy's in the middle of the field. And watch him read the eyes of the quarterback, and then he's right there to intercept. He reminds him a lot of Devin McCourty, even an Ed Reed-style player.
2nd and 10 at the 39. Marshall. Not much. Underwood winds up, back shoulder, incomplete, but a flag. Intended.
Stood up. I would imagine Michigan would use it here soon.
1st down at the Ohio State 44. Play fake. Underwood checks it down, incomplete. Marshall couldn't hold on.
He's ready to catch it.
2nd down and 10. And Marshall driven backwards by Sonny Styles. We talk about all the first year who played for the Buckeyes from 92 to 94 before a 6-year career in the National Football League. 3rd down and 12. Underwood. Incomplete. That one thrown high for McCulley. And now
that run game has really leaned on Michigan. This defense for Ohio State has only faced 35 total snaps here today.
Underwood. That one thrown high, incomplete, intended for McCulley. Let's go.
Right now, 0 communication.
All right, thank you, Jenny. 2nd and 10 at the 25 for Michigan. Underwood in trouble. And sacked. Kenyatta Jackson Jr.
He is over on the left side of the offense, and he's able to just move the tackle. That's Blake Frazier. Back into the backfield. He sheds the block, and he's able to get to Bryce Underwood. This offense has just been able to do.
First sack of the game for either team. Underwood on 3rd and long. And it's caught.
Here he's lined up as a linebacker. Over on this right side, here's Downs, and so he's going to go get hands on Marsh in the slot. Then he comes up and defends the underneath route, and he's able.
1st down for Underwood. Underneath, and it's caught at the 30. Klein, the tight end.
Sticky, they're on the routes, and they provide tight windows to throw into for the quarterback.
2nd and 10. Underwood. Hit as he throws it. Kuzdov. Pressure by guess who? Kenyatta Jackson.
Now you look up, productive player on the outside. No catches today for number 4.
Underwood.
That Michigan had coming into this game, in particular in the back half of the year.
4th down and 5. Michigan going for it. Bryce Underwood, and it's intercepted.
Right through the hands of Donovan McCulley. He comes in on the slant from the right side. There's through his hands. Igmanosin falls in his lap. Now ends up ripping his helmet off, so he's going to get a flag here after the game.
Conduct, number 1 from Ohio State for removing his helmet. 15-yard penalty. 1st and 10, Ohio State.
But he's sprinting down to the south side of this stadium.